It is one of the most exhilarating experiences if done right. All of your senses stimulated at once. We revel at the anticipation of touch and we pause for the admiration of curves and shapes. In orgasmic bliss, we are present yet everywhere at the same time. The eye contact and the desire you see in another's eyes. Before I go any further, no, this is not an attempt at erotica. I'm just pointing out a few points that make sex so good. What I have mentioned was just a few things that is so memorable and desirable physically. I'm just talking about the feeling of sex. This is the surface level that many know so well. It's what I like to call the lower purpose. Now let's get to why I'm bringing it into my spiritual platform in the first place. You see, sex is more than a physical. It is indeed a spiritual thing. Not only that, it's a spiritual ceremony that produces a vessel for energy to be placed within. That in itself is proof of spirit if you needed any, by the way. Creation is spiritual, and knowing this gives way to not only the importance of sex, but the spiritual nature of it. This ceremony is so often looked at as something else in the mind of today's world. It becomes just an experience, a release, a moment of just feeling good. I would like you to think of it in another way. Sex is sacred, and the ceremony of it is an exchange of energy from one vessel to another. It is the giving of one to another, creating a vortex that engulfs all of those who are involved. What is given is also received in perfect balance. This ceremony is one to be cherished. It is also one to be selective about. I make no reference to monogamy or partnership because that is beneath the point in another subject entirely. What I'm simply saying is that sex is so much more. So pay attention to what? Not who you exchange your energy with. You may find yourself to be the sacrifice in a spiritual ceremony you didn't even know existed. Georgia.